Did you notice that Spider-Man made a huge mistake with his new suit in Spider-Man: Far From Home? A mistake that could have gotten him killed during the final battle. Whenever Spider-Man heads out on a mission, the first thing he checks is his web shooters. He always makes sure they're fully loaded with web fluid because Peter knows his webs aren't just for swinging. They're his greatest weapon. He uses them constantly in every fight. Whether he's stopping enemies, saving people, protecting himself, or moving around, his webs are essential. But eventually, there comes a moment when Peter tries to fire a web and nothing comes out. He immediately realizes he's almost out of web fluid, so he quickly pulls a fresh web cartridge from his belt, loads it into his web shooter, and jumps right back into the fight. That means Tony Stark designed Peter's original suit with extra web fluid cartridges built in. If one cartridge ran out, Peter could replace it in just a few seconds and keep fighting. But in Spider-Man: Far From Home, when Happy Hogan takes Peter to Stark's lab, Peter builds his own Spider-Man suit for the first time. He chooses the design, creates new web shooters, and uses Stark's advanced technology to assemble the entire suit. Everything looks perfect, but Peter makes one major mistake. He forgets to include extra backup web fluid cartridges. The backup system Tony built into the old suit is completely missing from the new one. Maybe Peter was so focused on the suit's design, durability, and new features that he overlooked the most important detail: a backup supply of web fluid. And that mistake comes back to haunt him in the final battle. While fighting Mysterio's drones, Peter keeps firing webs until he runs out completely. Now he can't swing, can't trap enemies, and can't rely on his strongest weapon anymore. The only things keeping him alive are his intelligence, quick reflexes, and spider sense. If his new suit had included Tony Stark's backup web cartridge system, he probably would never have faced that problem. So in Spider-Man: Far From Home, Spider-Man's biggest weakness wasn't his powers. It was one small mistake in the design of his own suit, and it made the final battle much harder than it needed to be.